Hey Nick, we need a tagline for the podcast.
No. Real life opinions. Movie reviews told by fans and not critics.
So we're back to the old ways, Corey. You know what we need? We need a tech guy. We need a guy in the chair. Danny, can you be the guy in the chair?
The tech guy?
Yeah, the tech guy.
Ned?
Ned?
Yeah.
Ned?
Yeah. Don't turn into the hobgoblin.
I'll try not to.
I was to say that laugh is like, there's no promises.
If anybody of our group's going to turn into the hobgoblin, it's going to be Danny.
Yeah, we sure will.
Yeah. Hey, a fun question, guys. Which villain are you? You're clearly like the hobgoblin. You're kind of like the Joker. Those is that pretty good? You guys, is that kind of what we'd go with?
Sure.
Or you think you're more of a Joker yourself, Danny?
Oh no, Scarecrow all the way.
Scarecrow all the way, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I like to think of myself as like either a condiment king or a kite man. That's about where I like.
Automatopoeia man.
Those hidden villains in the background.
Yeah, I'm the one that you don't really know about. Technical difficulties. We're not using the laptop today because we think the laptop was our issue.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out one of these days.
Yeah. You can still hear us. I apologize. Here we are.
It might not be the laptop. It could just be that.
User error.
Yes.
Maybe. Guess maybe.
More than likely.
More than likely.
It's a bunch of old guys
Trying to figure it out. Yeah, trying to figure something out. Yeah.
We don't have Laura today. What the heck?
Yeah, she's got a busy week. Let her get her poop in a group and back at it for next week.
Well, she took on the Scout Christmas party, so she's a crazy lady. This is like, I want to say the 4th year in a row she's done it. And then, like, I think she's like, oh yeah, I've got lots of plans, And then it's just like, oh my God, I got so much work to do. Every year, never fails.
I've definitely heard a lot of the backstories as well, so.
What kind of backstories are you?
Yeah, I guess they never listen, but.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
You look like you had a story to tell me.
I do. I kind of let it into it, and then I cut it out.
Yeah, that's for the best. So, Danny, what movie we doing this week?
8-Bit Christmas. That was the movie this week we were doing. We were supposed to do it last week, but we did not. Some of us didn't watch it. Well, one of us watched it, and the other one was watching it, and the other two. Well,
Then
I don't want to say.
Laura just watched Alien, so you know what
Yeah.
Alien 8-Bit Christmas. I understand the confusion. You think that's why she's here? She's just like, this isn't 8-Bit Christmas. She looks Alien 3.
That's like the ongoing joke with there's Jack Frost, the horror movie, and Jack Frost, the family movie.
Yeah.
And there's one guy's like, this is my favorite part, working in a video store, and he swapped discs. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I feel I'm going to do it. So.
Yeah, no. So I picked this movie. I thought it was appropriate, right? First off, Corey sells 8-bit technology in his store.
I mean, to be fair, it's more 16 than 8.
Well, but you do sell 8-bit games there.
It's true.
And I see you got a Game Genie.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super fucking cool. Where should we start with this one? Should we start...
The beginning's a good start.
What's that kid's name? What's the rich kid's name? I can't remember now.
Oh.
Yeah, neither can you guys.
I just watched the movie today, so I should remember.
So, Danny, normally we have Laura being our fact checker. You're our fact checker today.
Yeah, guess what? No.
I miss Laura already.
Guess again.
Like, she normally tells me no, but not that fast.
Yeah.
So,
But the rich kid.
the rich kid with all the kids waiting outside to play the Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yep.
He gets like 50 kid circle and he like randomly picks 10. And I'm like, pick me.
What an evil bastard.
Yeah. And then it's kind of funny how that character, well, its parents progress, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. They turn out to be the villains of the story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that Bill Nye?
No.
I thought it was Bill Nye at first. Very Bill Nye-ish. Not the science guy, the other Bill Nye.
Yes.
That's what I thought you meant at first, and then when you said the other guy, I was not sure myself.
Then I was talking about Bill Nye, the science guy.
This still records while I do this.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill.
Boo, boo. Are you Googling on the phone we're recording?
Yeah, let's find out what happens.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
How about I get a Googling device since Danny's not going to do it?
Oh, here you go. Here's your Googling
Hey,
device.
I got a Googling device.
Farmer. Oh no, Farmer's the liar.
Farmer is the liar who,
Yeah.
who tells.
Hodges.
Hodges. Hey, Farmer, did we all know that kid where that nobody really liked, yet he still always kind of hung around? I feel like we all knew that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was David Cross? Holy crap, he looked terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, he didn't look terrible. He looked old.
that's what I'm saying.
But you can be old and not look terrible.
It's hard. I am both. Old and terrible.
Yeah, but maybe
Oh, see, looks
you
like it's working.
maybe you look terrible before you got old. Do you ever think
Before,
about that?
during, after, yeah. It's a long. I'm playing the long con, so.
Hey, damn Danny over there. His skin looks so soft and smooth still. Oh, did we tell you to touch Corey's hair?
I'm not doing it.
It's very soft. Like, I want to touch your face because of how
not-
smooth it looks, Danny.
I'm not
But
doing
his
it,
hair
Corey.
looks softer than your face.
I'm sorry. Now we're getting to the creepy part in this podcast.
Oh, we've been at the creepy part for a long
Yeah,
time.
welcome.
You're welcome.
We forgot to tell you that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Next
is-
week we're going to learn about touching other places.
Sweet. 2 for 1 night.
This week on Touched by an Angel. Tell us where
The
he
role of
touched you.
Angel is played by Danny.
Where in the angel did he touch you?
In my halo.
Oh. So, I love how they acknowledge the Power Glove is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, I don't have, my mother probably still has, a picture of me on Christmas morning with the Power Glove going like this and everything for the picture. And I just thought it was user error when I couldn't get it to work. So good to see that it actually was a thing. So
Did you karate kick your TV?
nope, and it didn't land on my dog either.
I must have laughed so hard when that fucking dog got it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I actually did like out loud burst laugh. So
I remember last week, where Danny was like furiously watching the movie, and then it
was
came on
funny.
that part.
That was funny.
I
I was
thought-
surprised that dog lived. Damn. For sure that dog should have died.
And he starts out the story with like, I was riding my bike across town. Were you wearing a helmet?
yes, and it just appears.
Yes, it appears. Was it this color? Yes!
The year was 1987, or was it 88? It might have been. It doesn't matter what date it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone wore helmets in the 80s.
Everybody was cautious.
I got in trouble from work for my boss. He's a fireman.
Yeah.
Former fireman. He's retired now. And I ride my bike back and forth from work.
Yeah.
Jeff, were you wearing your helmet? And I'm just like, am I fucking 10? Like, I'm too cool to wear my helmet, okay? Well, you're not going to be cool with a head injury.
On the contrary, think of the attention I'll get.
Yeah, lady, I'm a vegetable.
And then you'll see that chief going, I told you.
I was going to make a vegetable soup, but the wheelchair kept floating to the top.
Oh, and now we're going to hell for a day.
Oh, yeah.
How cruel must it have been to have sold all those fucking REITs in that show?
Right?
Yeah, right.
For
Here's your
an encyclopedia?
Yeah. Here's your final prize. What?
I love how he uses the knowledge. Like, where did you learn that? I own
And
it.
then Yeah, I think it was the daughters. Did you know that Australia's main export is? I can't remember what it was, but I was like, who cares? I really had fun with this movie. Sorry. Anyway,
I think it's the most enjoyable. Like, can you guys think of a movie in recent history this enjoyable in like the last 5 years?
like Christmas movie or a movie in general?
Christmas movie.
Okay.
I can't think of.
I went to Red One last night.
Yep.
Fuck, that was fun.
Really?
Yeah, everyone like shit on that movie,
Oh, they did shit on a movie.
and I liked it. I'm probably gonna watch that one every year.
I heard that it was shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
me
too.
too.
But Lisa's a big fan of Dwayne Johnson, and I'm a big fan of Chris Evans, and
Yeah, she is.
everybody's a fan of J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
So it was just a must-watch.
J.K. Simmons as Santa.
Fucking jacked Santa. Yeah. Anyway,
You know what? Now that I think about it, like there was also Red One, this one, 8-bit, and what was that? What was the Killer Santa Claus one we were talking about the other day?
Silent Night.
Yeah, Violent Night.
Violent
Night.
Night. Freaking love that movie.
Yeah, that's. So I guess I'm wrong. There has been some recent classics.
Violent Night's
supposed to
not
be-
this year though. It was last
It
year.
was last year.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be making another one, I hear.
They're making like a sequel to it?
That's what I hear, yeah.
Nice.
That's what I've read too. I was like, that's kind of cool.
I almost feel like a sequel to Violent Night is going to take away some of the magic of it. Because
Yeah.
it was kind of
That's
like
what every sequel does. Let's be honest. Well, not every sequel, but most every sequel.
Well, I don't know. Sequels have been good for a while here. I guess they're coming back down again.
I was talking to somebody today, a customer in the store, and we were talking about the Friday the 13th remake from 2009 there. And it was honestly, as far as those remakes go, it was actually a pretty decent movie. And it had Jared Padalecki in it, so the girls love it. So
I have not seen any horror remake since. I want to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the last horror remake I saw.
you didn't watch Halloween?
Nope.
I
Not
enjoyed
yet.
it. I enjoyed it.
Danny's looking furiously on his face.
No, I'm listening. Thanks.
Yeah, listening. That's what you do on a talking podcast. You listen.
That's right. Damn it.
I'll be watching you. Yeah, that's exactly what an audience
Right,
is.
I'm watching you. Right.
So, did this?
The Halloweens were mine too last time.
Did 8-bit itself bring back any childhood memories? Because like, there's not a lot of movies about. There's a lot of 80s movies about being a kid, but there's not a lot of Christmas movies about being a kid in the 80s, right? I liken this to like a modern day Christmas Story, to be perfectly honest, because it would have been about like when A Christmas Story came out, would have been about the same time frame change as from when this movie came out and when it was placed, right? Like, when Christmas Story, was that the 50s? Is that when that took place?
Something like that.
And
yeah.
that movie came out in the 80s, right? So that's about
30 years, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
30 years, yeah.
Yeah. So 87, that was 35-ish years.
Yeah, no.
30. This came out.
37.
This came out in.
88.
No,
Or
well, the
came
movie
out.
came out in 21. So it would have been like, yeah, a 33-year difference, right? If it does establish that it's 88, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Because at Christmas time, they've got the
the
camcorder out, and
camcorder
it's
says, yeah,
Christmas in
1988.
1988, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe the dad would go to such lengths to get a fucking Cabbage Patch doll.
It had freckles, but the wrong hair color. That's all right.
No,
I
why couldn't
love
you get a
you.
red hat, Dad?
Just dye the hair.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I had a Cabbage Patch doll as a kid. My mom.
I'm laughing at him.
It's like, that checks out. Yeah, Jeff looks like a Cabbage Patch doll kid. So my mom,
I had a joke, but no, come on.
my mom is like, not even that long ago, like up to a year ago, she's like, did you ever find that your Cabbage Patch doll, Jeff? I kept it for you. Because she's like concerned that Bailey gets it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know where the Cabbage Patch doll is, Mom. Well, I know that I kept it for you. I'm just like, oh my God, Mom, like, I do not care about this 40-year-old Cabbage Patch doll.
I want to see a picture of you with the doll posted with
Yeah.
this that timestamp to this day. This was my best friend growing up.
I think it was a redhead with freckles.
It makes sense that it was a doll because dolls don't have souls either.
Yeah. I'm glad we've moved on from Danny's joke. I don't want to hear it.
You don't need to.
I mean, yeah, nothing. Anyway,
Wow, are we going to
had
move
one.
on from your jokes now?
Corey had one right there too. Nice.
so that was a lot of vomit.
Yeah.
Like, was it alphabets? Is that what
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah,
2 cans. Damn.
because I think they established at the beginning that he's allergic to it or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that he probably has to go home soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good callback to the beginning of the movie, to be perfectly honest.
There was a lot of foreshadowing. I mean, the ice, but Santa Claus warning him of the ice in front of them all.
Being
Yeah.
slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
Is
stand
it lazy story writing? Maybe. But was it funny? Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Funny to slip that bag and it's like, oh my God, no.
Oh.
And then the bust the crush.
You know what sucks more
the
than anything is he
Nintendo.
literally had cash, paid for it, and got so like you
Yeah.
couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, that bus that crushed it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Devastation of the kids and him. Oh my God, all that money.
Well, that one girl, she sold all their fucking baseball
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Including the fuckhead one.
Yeah. I had to Google it. That's a rule. I was going to say rule card. Nice.
Words are hard.
Words are tough. That's a real card, though, eh?
Somebody worked all day today, did they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Work.
Sure.
Yeah. It was an easy day in the office. I spent most of the day fixing my fuck up that I made. It was a really simple fuck up, and then I spent like 3 hours fixing it.
You caught up in your paperwork yet?
Nope.
Excellent.
My boss goes to me today. I'm just like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, you got paperwork to do, Jeff? I'm like, I think I'm caught up. He looks at me. Well, I'm caught up on my excavation reports.
You're caught up? Oh, funk drops a sack.
Oh. I feel that dad's pain going into the Chicago.
Yeah.
You might not get it as much as me and Corey, Danny, but like the fucking car rides up to the city with your fucking kids. Love my kids dearly. Love it. But man, it fucking sucks.
I've been to the city with your kids, buddy.
Oh yeah,
I've
you've
been in the
car.
van with the kids. Oh my God. I was like, can I just be thrown out the window now?
Like, you think it's illegal to strap a kid to the roof, right? Like,
I mean, if you strap them down, it can't be illegal. It's safety first.
yes, like
Yep.
a seatbelt. Like
Yeah.
a seatbelt.
Yo.
Yeah, I embody the dad in this movie. Like the, what was the one line? A dyslexic Bob Vila. I'm just like, that's me whenever I'm doing some sort of work in my house.
And the fact that he always had a project on the go.
Yeah, always had something. He gets the fucking sander for Christmas.
That's all you yeah.
And then he's like standing as they're trying to do like a Christmas speech.
What? You gave it to me?
And then she's like, you know what, never mind, the moment's gone.
Oh, Steve Zahn. I feel like he
Zahn.
disappeared. Zahn? Is that how you say
Yeah,
it?
it's on.
I feel like he disappeared there. He was like hot
Especially
for
at
a
the
sec-
end.
Well, we'll get to that a little bit towards the end of the podcast. I think we'll save that.
Yeah.
But what happened to him as an actor? Like,
You've
what,
eaten all your fruit, and now you're opening it up.
I didn't want it at first, but I'm going to try it.
is that like a yogurt?
It's cream
It's
cheese
a cream
type
cheese too.
thing.
Assuming you got it from the store. Yeah. always buy a second one, just because I eat.
Like a second thing of fruit or a
a
second?
second one of these. Just because it's a lot of fruit and I run out.
Yeah. But he was smart and he waited till
I have a
Yeah,
story
that's
with this.
true.
I'll tell you when we're on break. It's quite funny.
Okay.
Anyway,
Did you? No, Michael. Carry on.
Is this like an American Pie story or?
yeah, I ran out of cream cheese, so I filled up my own.
And then ate the fruit. Nice.
Oh, yay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I taste pineapple. Oh wait,
Oh. I'm going to bring back, not that there's anything wrong with that for 2025, okay? Gone are the days of that's what she said, and now come back to not that there's anything wrong with that, okay?
you're taking away my only line.
I'm giving you a new one.
What's that from?
Seinfeld.
Was that it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was Friends. I don't know.
No, I think it was.
I think it's Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Oh, anything else inspire things of youth on here? Like the man fucking child on top of the snowplow?
Yeah.
The king of the hill. Yeah.
Looks like Eddie from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
He looked just like Eddie from Stranger Things. And I don't remember which came out first. When did Eddie come from Stranger Things?
Well, Stranger Things is 5 years old, so.
But Eddie was like the latest season, right?
The last one, yeah.
When did the last season come out?
Oh,
Was it?
2 years ago, probably.
about at least 2 years now.
So that came
Well,
out.
no, because then they had that strike. It would be more now. At least three. At least three. Well, you know what? Let's find out.
Oh, sure, now,
he's-
yeah.
hey! I watched Stranger Things.
I didn't.
No man, I liked it.
I started
liked
watching
the
it.
show.
I started watching. I just didn't.
How
I,
as a horror
yeah.
guy have you not watched all of Stranger Things? It's
One
a-
of two reasons. One, I just, you know, when you put something on that you're really excited to see, but then you turn on, you realize you're just not in the mood for it, and it sours your experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't have Netflix anymore, so
Oh, you don't have Netflix anymore?
no.
Huh? Were you guys like, I'm gonna open up a video store so I don't need Netflix?
No, I kept getting sick of them taking things off Netflix that I enjoyed, and
right.
so
2 years ago.
I got Prime, and Prime
When
has been
did this
amazing.
movie
so-
come out? 8-Bit Christmas?
Oh, we're talking Stranger Things, but season
Well, yeah,
4.
but if season 4 came out 2 years ago, I think this movie is 3 years old now.
Well, you said what year did you think this movie was?
21. I'm pretty confident
And
it's 2021.
2 years ago was 22, so
Yes. Yes, I did that math. I subtracted.
I was pretty proud of myself. So
I subtracted.
We're proud of you too.
Yay!
Thanks, man.
We're proud of you.
Gold star, Corey. Gold star.
2021 was 8-bit.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you're right.
So,
Stranger Things copied this movie.
yep.
No, Stranger Things came out 2016.
No,
Was
but
the first-
Eddie.
Eddie came
I
out
see.
in the
I
last
guess, yeah, I
season,
guess,
right?
yeah. Well, that would make sense. Who wouldn't want to, you know.
But there was a lot of the conversations that the kids had in the 80s were definitely things that were not sayings until like the 2000s.
There was a couple
So-
of things, yes.
But it was okay. But a part of it was that it's Neil Patrick Harris telling, which, by the way, they couldn't have got a better narrator.
He kind of embodies being a kid in the
Yeah.
80s,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
But they establish he's not a trustworthy narrator. What's that? There's a trope, or maybe not a trope, but there's a storytelling device of the untrustworthy narrator, right? And that's his story's changing the whole time through there. So I wouldn't doubt that accidentally some of the stuff changed. through
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
And there was definitely stuff that was embellished.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
definitely. And that's what made it funny is some of that embellishment. Even like the whole talking Nintendo, they never got rid of that. Like even at the end, it was still there.
Did you find your sister yet?
Not now, Nintendo.
Oh, who hasn't? Like, I felt that those parents' pain in that moment where, like, where's your sister?
Chicago, Illinois, biggest mall in the city. I assume that's what they were talking about. And you lost your kid sister? Fuck.
I was in Chicago last year, and I was worried about like losing my adult fucking co-workers in that city. Like it's a sketchy city.
Oh yeah.
We ended up in this weird area of town. So there's like streets underneath the streets.
Yeah, because the city burned down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they built on top
Yeah.
of it, right?
Yep.
And we ended up underneath the roads, and it's just kind of like, this is where the crack people hang out. Okay, should we be in this neighborhood?
I
Not with that
semi
other guy.
unrelated, but at the same time somewhat connected. I went to Edgefest in '99 at Commonwealth, and I did body surfing for the first time, which was amazing. But they take you all the way to the gate, like in front of the stage there, and then the security escorts you down and around. But it was like so packed there. I came with friends. I never saw them after that.
What were you gonna say there, Danny? It looked like you had a point.
No, I had nothing. No,
You had
I was
nothing?
just laughing at
Okay.
you guys' story.
Okay.
Damn it, you Jeff.
What did I do now?
Nothing. Just kick your ass.
Son of a biscuit. So, did you at least find him at the end of the?
No,
Really? How'd you get home?
we took the train there. I was living in Edmonton at the time.
Oh, so you're just like, c'est la vie?
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia?
I got almost third-degree sunburn, and I got second degree
wait.
for sure.
Well, I guess that makes sense, actually, if you're body surfing.
Yeah, well, and I had a button-up shirt, and I had it wide open because it was so hot that day, and I didn't wear sunscreen on my body because I didn't expect to do that. But either way, so I had a purple stripe down the front of me. It was purple; it wasn't even red. And I got when I was someone else was body surfing. They came from behind and they booted me in the back of the head, and then they fell on my neck because like their weight came down. Like they were bigger people, so I had a concussion and sunstroke and a sunburn, and it was nuts.
Oh, no.
But it was a good time.
You were with me that one Big Valley, were you not, Danny, where I had the same sunburn stripe? You remember that year?
A little bit. Kind of hazy.
Yeah, aren't they all kind of hazy?
Yeah.
Me and Danny have taken many a young, impressionable person out to get drunk at the Big Valley Jamboree
Oh,
sites.
just like Greg did one year on his wheelchair.
Yeah, wheelchair Greg. Oh my God. Tell the story about the mosh pit.
Oh, I can't. Oh, man.
We got.
Yeah, we got him. How the fuck did that go?
I don't remember how we got him up.
Yeah,
This is a great story, guys.
I'm sorry.
I'm riveted.
We're trying to.
I'm
remember it.
riveted.
Oh, I know how we did. We wheeled him all the way to the front. Got him drunk. I can't remember.
Somebody decided it's time he goes crowd surfing
crowd
in the wheelchair.
surfing with a wheelchair.
Oh my.
With a wheelchair. I'm sure somebody had a video of that or pictures of that.
There's a picture photo on Facebook of him giving like the fucking metal sign in the wheelchair.
You can't use the metal sign at Big Valley.
You can for kickoff because it was a metal. It was it Vince Neil?
Oh yeah, the most. Oh, Vince Neil. Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna say Vince Gill. I'm like, yeah, so metal.
Yeah, Vince Neil's pretty metal.
Vince Neil. Well, I mean, yeah, but
You gonna tell me Motley Crue's not like metal? Like they don't play metal
what the
music.
fuck was Vince Neil at Big Valley?
Vince Neil's been like a few times actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, in Saskatchewan, they're going to have Def Leppard, apparently.
A Craven?
No, for Country Thunder.
Oh,
Craven is Country Thunder.
Oh, is it? Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
regardless,
Regardless, yeah, he's
Weird.
supposed to be one of the headliners, too.
Joe Elliott.
Well, I saw Nickelback there last year, right? I thought,
Nickelback doesn't know what genre they are.
No.
yeah, they've got some heavy metal songs. Like, I want to say "Burn It to the Grounds." You could consider a metal song.
Yeah, actually, I like that song.
Yeah.
But I think it's time we take a quick break, there, guys. Break.
All right, we're back from this exciting coffee break we had.
Yeah,
Now
which-
we're back to talk about 8-Bit Christmas. Go, Jeff!
Is that AI?
I love how it was just like, go Jeff. And then Corey seamlessly filled the transition. We are a well-oiled machine. Well-oiled.
And of course, like every other time, everyone here is like, what break?
There was a break.
It's like Back to the Future all over again.
Well, but the actress gets mysteriously changed over 5 seconds of time.
We
We replaced Danny with the AI.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. That's awesome.
ChatGPT. Anyway,
You looked like you had a point there to say.
I lost it.
Was it going?
It was a fleeting one, and it just left. So.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
Especially with age.
Hey,
I
as
was just gonna say that too. It comes with age. I got it. No.
Don't be afraid to throw them in there. There's nothing you can say to upset us. Well, at least not me, anyway.
anything, eh?
All right, let's start with Jeff with his little jokes.
Wait a second. Corey said him.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't talk down to Jeff.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I want to.
The audience has no idea how tall I am.
Yeah. Well, they
He's
got-
a leprechaun size.
Hey, whoa. We do
you
not
wanna-
like that term anymore.
Meanwhile, I'm kicking back and I'm getting nothing.
We do not like that term.
Oh,
We
I'm
prefer
sorry.
the term
Hobbit.
little people. Hobbit. What's your opinion on potatoes?
You see, here's the problem. You know what normally happens? See, Danny will start making the leprechaun jokes, and then I'll start busting out like the South American jokes in Danny's behest. But see, leprechaun jokes are acceptable now.
Yeah, right?
But
Yeah.
I can't make fun of the color of your skin.
Not now.
This isn't fair.
I can.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Oh, can you?
I can. I have nothing to say at the moment. But if one comes to my mind, I will say
you
it.
probably
All right.
shouldn't admit that on the internet.
I haven't said
The
it yet. So.
horrified look on Corey's face. Like,
I haven't said
oh God,
anything
this is recorded.
Tune in next
funny.
week for something else.
It's funny, like, when I talk to a
Racism,
customer.
yes. Very funny.
When I talk to a customer in the store, I'd be like, we'll be kind of like just BSing, talking, and we're swearing all the time. Like, I'm like, I'm a terrible business owner. And then I'd hand out my business card to someone. I'm like, and see that number? Don't call me because I hate talking on the phone. And I have said that flat out to people. So I'm like, this because it's my store. I can say that.
We just hired a new guy, a young fella named Mason at work. And I'm taking him down to show him one of the stations. And I'm like, for fuck's sakes, I've been known to fucking swear here a little bit. I hope it doesn't fucking offend you or nothing like that. I kind of fucking, spend a lot of time in the fucking gravel industry, and sometimes I guess don't fucking notice how much I'm cursing. Fuck, I guess didn't I? He's like, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't bug me that much. It's like, okay, good. 'cause-
Actually, every person I've ever worked with, I warn them about my swearing.
Yeah.
Because I can't curb it. It happens too naturally. So
I can, but...
I can only curb the F-bomb at home, even though not so much now. Like, I'll swear on Steven because Steven will drop a couple swears now and then. We kind of made the rule that in the house, we don't drop the F-bomb out of respect, but we'll throw in everything else.
I feel like I've said the F-bomb several times at your house.
Probably. And so do I when I'm doing the podcast, but I'm talking like family settings type things. So
Danny, you're not invited to his
because
house.
Well, that's fair.
Lisa's not a fan of that word, so
Well, that's fair. I'm not going to that house. I use it a lot.
fine.
I use it
Fuck
a lot.
you too.
Shit.
Me, Danny, and a friend of ours named Rod, we were all at a Kodiak's hockey game together. And
He was
Danny and
another
Rod...
colored person.
Huh?
He was another colored person.
Yeah. I mean...
Wow.
Yeah.
For one, you're the good person.
Well, so here's what happened. Yeah. So they're both, how else to say it, visible minorities, okay? And those two are, I guess, like, fuck
The
this.
word
fuck.
you're looking for is useless, but go on.
Whoa.
Well, one might be, because, he's kind of...
So they're like going, fuck this, fuck that. And I'm like, oh, you guys, shut your fucking mouths. And this little old lady just like turns around. You can't curse. And she points at me. And I'm just kind of like, well, what about these two? Like, I guess I like accidentally just said it. And these two are just like cursing up a storm. It was like reverse racism, right?
That was awesome.
Fucking white people.
Fucking white people.
Yeah, he couldn't swear. I was
Stop
allowed.
swearing, you cracker.
Hey, it was like a Betty White looking fucking. Just like the meanest look. Like, I was scared that she was gonna take her umbrella or whatever fucking cane she had and just like yank me down. Like, terrifying old lady. Oh,
Shouldn't be swearing, I'm telling you. She was
shouldn't
mad
be
at you.
swearing. That reminds me of the old lady he sells the wreath to. What, 5 times?
Oh, in the seniors home or whatever?
Yeah.
No, that was before he went to the seniors' home.
Oh, right. Yeah. They told him to go to that door because she doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's already bought 5 wreaths.
That's smart.
Yeah.
The senior home thing's genius.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kids, if you're going to sell Christmas wreaths, go to senior homes.
Or candy.
I'm going to
Andy's
hit...
homes?
No. Go to the old seniors. They'll buy the candies.
Oh.
I've got a bunch of popcorn for sale. Hitting up the old folks' place.
There
You guys
you
never
go.
done that?
There's like rules against going to like certain spots, but there are some old folks' homes that are okay. You guys gotta have someone let you in through the door
Yeah.
first.
I used to work when I was in Airdrie, I worked at a seniors home part-time in the kitchen.
I had no idea. I thought you were working at like Calvin Klein or something like that.
Tommy Hilfiger, but it was just a part-time gig, second money.
I don't. When you say those words, I don't see a difference between Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein in my brain.
Coincidentally, Calvin Klein owns Tommy Hilfiger now.
More to my point.
Yeah. Honestly, like I had such a rough experience at Tommy Hilfiger, but I was more people I was around. But their clothing is amazing. Like their jeans are the most comfortable jeans I've ever owned. Their shirts
Because
are
they're meant
nice.
for you fucking skinny fuckers. Oh, my bad. My bad, sir.
Yes, skinny. Anyway,
You are the skinniest guy
You
here.
are
Yeah.
the skinniest guy here.
How does it feel to be the skinniest guy here? You're just like,
weird.
wow.
Anyway,
If we're gonna compare bellies, I beat you.
He's
I will
a,
hide inside your hoodie.
Anyway, go carry on with your story.
Tommy Hilfiger, good
Yep.
clothing.
Good clothing.
What's
Honestly, highly
what's their
recommend.
plaid shirts like? Are they comfortable?
Have you ever seen my purple one?
Nope.
So, because they're more fashion than they are function, right?
Sounds like my thing.
Yeah, right. Anyway, they have it was a black and purple checkered shirt, and it was plaid and everything.
Another plaid shirt under another.
Yeah.
No, Hawaiian shirt under the plaid shirt.
Hawaiian shirt.
Anyway, and
I just realized
it's
that's
really comfy, but it's definitely more fashion than it is a regular plaid shirt. But I'll show it to you sometime.
Why? What makes it more fashion over function?
I don't know. I think maybe the cut. There's something about it that just doesn't seem like it would be an everyday man's plaid shirt.
Is it like uncomfortable?
And the
or
fact
something?
that it's purple.
Nothing wrong with a purple shirt.
No, I love purple. Purple's my favorite color. So,
Well, that didn't work. Flipping this inside out.
are you okay?
My shirt was inside out, and I realized it while
And
we
you
were
just
talking about.
made it worse.
Yep, I have made it worse.
This is embarrassing.
Is it though?
Yes, I'm glad. People listening, be glad you're not watching this.
Yeah, right? It's like, what are you doing? Oh, now he's
So
gonna put
and
it
you
back on.
Okay.
Yeah, because I flipped it inside out
all right.
or right side out. I flipped it right side out.
I always call it right side in.
Outside out.
Inside out, right side in.
Okay, right side in. Okay.
Alright.
Now all is right in the universe.
Yep.
White is right.
So who's the best character in 8-Bit Christmas?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
Really?
Patrick
The
Harris.
narrator?
Yeah.
Like, are you talking him like Neil Patrick Harris as Neil Patrick Harris, or are you talking about the kid version of Neil Patrick Harris?
Jake was okay. I think the dad, being the age we are, was more relatable than anybody.
Yeah,
But
to me, the dad's the best character,
Yeah.
especially
Yep.
at the end there.
Yep. I'm trying
well,
to
Steve Zahn plays a good dad, and like look at Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Look at
Never
like,
seen him.
Oh yeah, so he plays a good father figure to like that age of kid.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're close enough to the end here. We can talk about what happens to the dad. Eh?
yeah, fuck that. Oh, you still don't know actually what happens, but yeah, what the shit?
So at the end of the movie, they never get their Nintendo because like we talked about, it got crushed by.
By the way, sorry. Thank you. I really am sorry.
No, you're not.
What's it called? What the fuck kind of How I Met Your Mother ending was that? It's like
I never got
and you
the
got
Nintendo.
and you got your Treehouse, and let me guess, the Nintendo was somewhere inside hiding. He's like, no, I never got it. I worked for it one summer and got it.
Yep.
That's it. You told this story for 2 hours, and that's it.
But he had a point to the story.
Yeah.
Just like it was a better gift because it was something that my dad worked on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
that
honestly
bugged me
felt
a
like
lot.
there was foreshadowing where the kid's just like, I can't believe how hard Dad worked to get that for you, and I can't even get a Nintendo, and it was all like jaded, like I can't believe Dad would go to these lengths.
No.
And then you find out the dad's like been meticulously building a fucking treehouse for that had to have taken a year.
At least, yeah.
Well,
right,
they
the
say he
house and
stayed up
everything.
all night and did it. So.
Yep.
So he actually was good with things. It's not like Jeff where he like does projects but actually sucks at them. And
Wait a minute. How many things have I built that are at your house?
you built my sandwich
2.
board.
Yeah, I built your sandwich board. Built your first Blockbuster thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
That was a hit. Everybody enjoyed that on the internet. On
Yep.
Facebook. Everybody keeps asking about if there's more
I
coming
actually,
out there.
yeah. I had somebody else take over, but he's doing a really bad job of it. So
Oh. But that's because I'm better at building.
my
than
box is like
maintaining.
almost empty.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've got a bunch of DVDs for you.
I think I might have some too, actually. I
That
think
was,
'cause I
that's
left
a
them on
great
my front
concept,
door.
the box. Yeah, it was a great.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could say I could take credit for it, but it definitely was somebody else's idea that I stole. So
But it is nice. It's a great concept.
yeah, and
Everyone's talking about it. They were like, there's going to be more popping out there. It's about the same with the books. Those book boxes are everywhere too.
yeah.
And we didn't talk about the dad dying, eh?
No,
yeah,
we did
so
not.
so he's like
Just talk on over, Danny. It's no.
It's all right.
He's a minority. He doesn't matter.
yeah.
Don't matter. It don't matter. Carry on.
No, but it's really like, hey, I want to show you this place, and he takes him to the treehouse, and then you find out that like the mom, like the girl's grandma, his mom, it's like, oh, I'm home now, come for dinner or whatever, and they're sitting down, and there's no dad.
Well, I think this movie tricks you into like you think the movie's about Jake,
Yeah.
where really it's about the dad.
Well,
Right?
more. I don't know if it was about the dad. I think it was more on of a learning, like teaching his daughter that electronics or whatever isn't the important thing out there. It's being with your loved ones. It's cherishing anyone that you're with. I think that was more what I thought the movie was more. And then, then you find out, like the father passed away. Because that was what his dad was trying to instill on him all the time. You don't need the Nintendo. You need to be outside. Cherish everybody around you, right? I thought that was that's what I thought about the movie was more. Like, but anyway, go through after.
Yeah, like earn it, right?
Yep.
Like that's what, and spend that time with the loved one because it's
Yep.
more important than the electronic. It's more important than the cell phone the daughter wanted. It's more important than the Nintendo he wanted,
Yep.
right? You know.
You know what I like about you, Jeff?
What do you like about me?
Is you've tried your damnedest to teach your kids how to be like survive in the 80s, like how to play outside, how to ride their bikes and park them in the lawn and leaving the doors unlocked. And you're as old fashioned as they come, but your kids still ended up being victims of electronics.
Yep. Yep. It's certainly.
Like-
I
Yeah.
tried.
You did. You
But
tried
it's-
your ass off, and
But it's very hard in this day. and age
Yeah,
for that.
exactly.
It's very hard.
I'm moving them to a farm here in the next year or two, so like that'll show the little fuckers.
gotta teach them how to skip stones.
Yeah. Yeah. If trying to teach them how to, I had a heartwarming moment with my oldest boy the other day actually. So, I've been making him change the oil
Yeah.
and change over the tires in the vehicles. Probably the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Every time it needs to be done, I like go there. And trust me, it's more fucking work to be there and have them do it than doing it myself. Like, I could easily change the tires in my truck over from summer to winter in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? I bought the jack I need. I bought the impact gun I need. It's fucking easy, right? Instead, I will spend 2 hours with Nick doing it, right? So, the last time when we changed over the winter tires for the van this year, I got it nice heated garage. Me and Nick, we went there, and I go grab the jack and we start doing it. I'm just like, oh, do you need it? You should do this, Nick, I tell him. And he looks at me and he says, Dad, this isn't my first time changing tires. And almost a solitary tear came to my eye. I guess, like, that's my boy. He is learning. He is learning.
I wish my winter tires were on rims.
Yeah, you should really buy some rims.
Oh, fuck, it's so expensive.
Yeah, you know.
I think I found a pair online for like $250, like old pair that would work. So
Yeah, and you know what? To put those on rims costs $250. So if you bit your winter tires on rims, it will save you money the first time you
I don't
change
even
them.
have my winter tires on it right now because I was cheap this year.
2-wheel drive or 4-wheel?
It's 2-wheel, but it's got 4-wheel. Like,
What?
it's not all-wheel drive. It's 2-wheel switch to 4-wheel.
That makes it a 4-wheel drive.
Well, it does technically, but like
technically, but also yes.
just saying.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I keep it in 2-wheel unless I'm sliding, like in the slush type thing, and then I'll throw in 4-wheel just to.
Okay.
So Saturday, was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday. No, yes. Anyway, I chipped away. Yeah, Sunday because I borrowed the chipper.
Yep.
Chipped away all my ice and all the crap off my driveway and my sidewalk, and I piled it up at the base of my driveway on the street. And then I took my truck, threw it in 4-wheel drive, and ran back and forth over it until it patted down. It worked.
Modern solutions for modern day problems.
But I was so mad when I saw there was a little bit of snow this morning. I'm like, motherfucker. And then come to work and shovel and salt and everything. And yeah, because of course hadn't been done all weekend. So there was the original ice, some snow, and then a little bit more ice. And yeah.
Oh, see, if we were guests like Danny and not drive, clearing the snow is not even a problem for you.
No, I get somebody to do it for me.
I feel like your mom's guest like Danny. You're the person that does it.
No, I pay somebody to do it for me.
Who does it for you?
I have people.
You people. Of course he has people.
Yeah.
It's probably a cartel. He's probably part of a cartel.
I've just always assumed
He is
this
South
for you.
American, so.
You know, my people will mess you up and clean your driveway.
Try it.
Oh. And you have like no sidewalk at your house either.
Nope, not at all. Didn't put a sidewalk. They put it on the other side.
Why would they put the sidewalk on put the sidewalk on both sides of
So
the
it's
road?
an other sidewalk?
Yes. Yes.
It was like a before and after thing,
Yeah,
so-
no, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those people over there were rich. They could afford that side.
Yeah.
So I know you grew up in Camrose, Danny. So did you have any snow days when you were a kid? Because you were like a block away from your school you went to when you were in elementary.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think I had a snow day.
Like by the time you're in high school, they don't really have snow days anymore. It's just like get the
No,
fucking
we're-
school.
Yeah.
Go to school or don't.
Or don't go to school.
Yeah.
How long did St. Pat's go till?
They went up to grade 8.
Yeah, so you were in St. Pat's, so you went to the comp then.
No, I skipped grade 8 and went to grade 9.
Oh,
You skipped
la-di-da.
grade 8?
I skipped grade 8 and went straight to grade 9. So I went to my actual grade.
Oh, okay.
I stayed back for grade 3 because I was in grade 3 up to grade 3. So 1 to 3 I was in Charlie Killam. And then when I went to St. Pat's, I repeated grade 3 just to...
See, even though, because you were where you're at right now, were you not?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just like, if you were where you were, because I've always known you to live there, right?
No, I lived at 52nd Street, little house. Well, actually, no, I lived in an apartment close to Charlie Killam first, and then I lived in the house.
But that makes sense that that you did that then, went to Charlie Killam. I always just assumed you always went to St. Pat's.
No, I went to St. Pat's from 3 to 7, and then I went from 9 to 12 to comp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and the comp, you're not going to go to St. Pat's, right? So,
No.
or getting snow days.
No, the
Wait.
comp sucked there. It was
I-
like jail.
I was so far out of town, like it happened so rarely, but like there was a year where you couldn't. I was kind of in like a split level house,
Yeah.
so our porch was kind of in the middle part, right, and then the kitchen was in the mid upstairs,
Oh, okay.
and there was a door off of the kitchen side, right, off the midpoint.
Yeah.
The snow was up to that mid door.
Oh, damn.
And the bus was not making it up to me that day.
Turns out.
Don't pick up Jeff. Just keep going.
Everyone else is fine.
Yeah, right.
They never. My road was one of the last ones to ever get the grader to come down. Right, like they never.
Yeah.
My stepdad would make sure our fucking road is plowed out front of our house.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, Max. I appreciate this that the school bus can come fucking pick me up.
You bastard.
Yeah, we can't even get out our own front door, but the school bus can make it. Thank you. What about in Saskatchewan? I'm guessing you had more than your fair share of snow days.
Nope. I hate to sound like that typical old guy. I walked to school. Yeah, right. I walked to school
Uphill?
in -50 with the wind. As long as I had my toque down to my eyebrows, my scarf up to the bridge of my nose, I had icicles hanging off my eyelashes, I had frost on the front of my scarf, and you walked to school. It took me 20 minutes to walk to school, and you walk to school every fucking day. It doesn't matter the weather. I walked into blizzard once. The wind is pouring down my throat. I couldn't breathe, but it doesn't matter. You got to school. So
I think the coldest day in history was not much more than 50 degrees.
with the wind,
With the wind?
Well, that with the wind
that's what I
chill.
said. -50 with the wind.
Yeah, the wind would just.
So, okay, there was once a temperature of -89. So I guess,
What?
wow.
Where?
That's-
In the Arctic?
Antarctic, actually.
Okay.
July 21st, 1983.
Motherfucker, eh?
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess it was possible that it was -50, but highly unlikely.
Unlikely.
Like, I feel like it was actually like -5 in the wind chill with the icicles hanging off.
Fuck, not in Saskatchewan.
Like, I had a loader freeze in place one day, and it was only -45 when that happened. Like, the loader was driving, and literally froze stop in place. And that was only -45. So there was no way in hell you were walking to school in -50.
Well, you never know. Maybe he was a tough young kid.
Maybe he's right about that old thing, and he just doesn't remember stuff properly because he is old.
Well, if he was walking in the blizzard, he might have forgotten a few things.
So we're on to that part of the night where we got to start talking about what genre this movie is. Corey is furiously typing away on something here. Are you Googling how cold it was in Saskatchewan in the 90s?
80s.
In the 80s, eh?
I
You're bound and determined to be like, nope, I'm going to prove those
this is how
fuckers
cold
it was -50. I'm sure you can find at least one -50 day. Is it not worth it now?
no.
Okay. Okie doke.
Anyway,
Did you just close the recording app?
sure didn't.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's the
That
beautiful
would have
thing.
been awesome. I was like, well.
Wouldn't be the first time we've totally lost the podcast.
And by we, everyone looks at me.
I feel like, well, I've had it where it's just like, how come it hasn't been posted in a week? Like,
I kind of freaked out when I opened up Audacity on here. It still had the Christmas on. I'm like, I posted it, didn't I? And then I remembered the little image I had with it. I'm like, okay, I did. So
So, do you want to take a little break before we get into what genre is it?
We can.
Okay.
We can.
So, should we
Should we what?
shouldn't we?
take a break? Yeah.
We don't have to.
Okay.
All right.
So, Danny, it comes every contestant's favorite part of the night. What genre is it?
Now, like you need like music in the background.
What
What else if you had like the giant sheet or that gong? Gong it.
We could get a gong. We know a guy. Mike, if
That
you're
gong
listening.
doesn't sound that good.
Huh?
That gong doesn't sound that good.
Ah! Mike, we need the gong.
I was gonna say, do I have it here?
Oh,
No, I
yeah,
don't.
you do have some of Infinite Imagination's belongings. I see there's a Millennium Falcon on top of their stuff right now.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway, what genre is it?
What genre could it be under? Well, it kind of had a sad to it, but that was the ending.
Hey, does that make it a drama with that little sad ending, or because
Not really.
Dramedy,
Dramedy.
which is not a section,
Which
but
is
it
not-
is an unofficial genre.
Maybe it had a little bit of comedy in there, a bit of family. So maybe, but we can't do two genres, can we? It's got to be
You
one.
can do family if you want, and you can do
is
comedy. if you
it,
want.
is it a family movie or is it a comedy? There's an argument to be made that it's definitely not family. I feel like
Well, it kind of has a family output to it. Like it does, because it's.
But is it something you can show your kids?
I don't want my kids to know that we didn't wear helmets in the 80s.
All right, well, we're just gonna go with a comedy. Comedy Christmas.
I guess they do say we totally wore helmets in the 80s.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah.
It had.
Yeah,
its
but
funny
see, it's a
parts.
law now. So whether you agree with it or not, it's a law now.
I love it. Made me sorry. I'm I guess thinking of the line like, "You killed the dog." It was the 80s. Things got real.
All right,
Oh.
well, I will say it's a comedy.
Okay, Corey, what do you feel like? Is Danny correct?
It's definitely a comedy, but for the reasons being that it is a comedic outlook on telling the story of the past. Like he added comedic elements to it to make the story happen. So is it a comedic drama? Maybe, but again, having one or the other, I would say comedy or Christmas movie. Huh.
Oh, that.
Did we give
No.
official designation to Christmas?
Well, I
movie?
think we were a little lenient with it last year.
I think last year we were asking, is it a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
So last year we did Die Hard, Batman Returns, and Lethal Weapon, and I think we decided all of those were Christmas movies.
Yeah.
There wasn't a one that we decided.
Yeah.
Maybe Lethal Weapon. There was an argument against Lethal Weapon, but
How was Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie?
Lethal Weapon's totally a Christmas movie.
we'll never know because that podcast got destroyed.
Yeah.
that one was lost in the Great Fire
Well,
of 1908.
it didn't get destroyed. It just its output was bad, and we didn't publish it for respect to the person who sounded bad. So
You know what we need
Well,
to do?
you know, we could actually do a new one.
We're gonna have to redo Lethal Weapon
we'll do Lethal Weapon 2.0.
2.0. I don't want to do Lethal Weapon 2. That's not a Christmas movie.
No. So why do you not think it's a Christmas movie?
I didn't think it had a Christmas theme to it. Did it have a Christmas
It
theme?
happened at Christmas.
Well,
There was Christmas
yes.
music,
I think at the beginning.
and there was a redemption arc for the character.
I think at the beginning of the movie they're playing "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree." I want to say, or is it "Jingle Bell Rock"?
I think it's Rogan.
Baby.
Yeah, rocking around, and then she
Yeah.
And then
jumps
she's
off.
like, you
Yeah.
can see her boobies and stuff, and
You see it and stuff. Fine.
does
we'll keep it and say it's a Christmas movie.
does
I'll have to see it again. It's been a while.
when there's boobies in a movie, does that automatically make it a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Like, hooray, boobies!
boy, do I got movies to add to this list.
I gotta concur with you guys about 8-Bit Christmas. It's a comedy. Like comedies can have dramatic moments in it, and there was only really one moment that was dramatic, really.
Yeah,
The
like
whole
there
thing-
was suspense, but
Yeah, like when the Nintendo gets crushed, like
Yeah.
yeah.
or the encyclopedia part, or
Yeah.
the
third
the
prize,
light bright
second
part.
prize.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the exact same size as a Nintendo. Oh, my crazy rich uncle.
He said Uncle whatever, I thought it was like a nod, and it was that guy that he talked to outside the mall there, and that he actually gave him his, because remember he had one in his trunk. He
Oh
said.
yeah.
So I was like,
The Cabbage
oh,
Patch one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad they didn't go that route in the end of the movie where he gets the Nintendo. Like that's what you expect. And you know what? I'm just like, no, I had to work for it over the summer. That's a good moral.
That's how I bought my PS2.
Yeah. I was split between being a poor kid and a rich kid. So when I go visit my dad, I'd be a rich kid. When
Never made it as a wise man, couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing.
So my dad showed up one Christmas with the Nintendo, not a Nintendo, but like I had fucking Super Mario Brothers 3, the original Super Mario Brothers. It had the gun. It had a
nice.
fucking case. It came with like Ninja Turtles 2. Like I had like the deluxe Nintendo when I was a kid, right?
Oh, nice.
My dad was happier than a pig in shit when he could come over, go to my mom's house and be like, here, Jeffrey, have this wonderful, super expensive thing that every kid wants right now. And then, like, my poor mom, if only in hindsight I realized, like, the difference between the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Like, when I grew up, I was raised with my mom. She was bouncing around. We were living at my aunt's house at the time because my mom couldn't, like, financially afford to live on our own.
Yeah.
And here's my dad making big rig money. So, like, I look back and it's kind of an asshole move in hindsight. But as a kid, I fucking loved it, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Elaine, you couldn't get your kid nothing, but look what I got him.
yeah.
I'm going to shower him with love, right?
Yeah.
Dad, I wish you would still shower me with love. I know I'm 41, but damn it, why did it stop? I'd like to go first for my final thoughts on this.
Sounds good. Danny, on your front. No, just kidding.
No,
Anyway.
no. It's never me first.
But do you want to be first,
No,
Daddy?
no. You said you wanted to go first. Now go first.
Wow. No, what a reversal of fates here.
I never go first. He says every single time that he's gone first.
I wasn't going to say that this time because I realize that's a lie. And I only went second the one time. So, this movie's a solid Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just a solid. It's not even a debatable one.
No Last Crusade?
It's not quite there. Not quite there. Maybe a quarter Last Crusade. I think there's too many story flaws for it to be a Last Crusade, but it's that unreliable narrator too.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the story flaws are kind of,
Intentional.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
intentional and built into
That's
it.
what I was going to say, yeah.
So I'm okay with some of the story flaws, but you know, it's okay. You got me rethinking whether or not it's Last Crusade. No, it's definitely a solid Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I'm gonna give it a quarter Last Crusade, okay? Because the value is just not that high with the rest of the production, okay?
Are you following along, Danny?
Yes, I'm following along.
And Danny gets it. Danny knows what's up. It was, if I said it earlier in the podcast, for me it was a Christmas story for my generation, right? Like, the Nintendo for Christmas actually hit really close to home for me. It was honestly a magical moment in my childhood when I got that for Christmas. You know, I remember the hype around Nintendo. My cousins I was living with at the time, they had the Nintendo, and they all had Nintendo Power, so I would read through the Nintendo Power all the time. Guess excited for the next thing. And Neil Patrick Harris, I think Corey said it perfect casting. Like that's who I want to see doing that. The kids were all excellent. The only character was little weak was the pukey kid. That was a little bit of a weak character, and the nerdy kid that ate erasers. Like
Would you like one? They're good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, and that's when I learned that he's not just a weird kid. He does it because he doesn't care, because he's a badass. Is he?
He's not. He's weird.
Oh my god, I forgot about the kid's poor fucking snowshoe boots, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those purple ones.
The girls'
the
boots.
girl booties.
Yeah.
Those were all over the place in the 80s. Every fucking girl had a pair of those things.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's even
I can't
better
remember
when
what
you
I
bumped
had, 'cause
into
I
the
had-
girl.
I did not get a lot of brand new things growing up. Mm-hmm. So I don't remember what I had for boots back in the day.
Yeah, me neither.
But everything pretty much I owned was hand me down. So
Yeah.
not hand me down from another relative, but like Value Village or something. So
I lived off the hand-me-downs too.
yeah.
I definitely did. I did not know what it was like to have new clothes till I was older. And then I never did get new clothes. I hate going out clothes shopping, so it's never been a thing I liked.
Well, on the spike of the 501 phase with Levi's there, I never,
The what?
when it was cool to have Levi's red tab 501s.
Are those like a pair of jeans?
Yeah. It was like you were cool if you got those. I never got them. So, and was made fun of because of it.
Do you know what these jeans are, Danny?
Oh, he's got to describe them.
They're jeans. They're Levi's, except for they had a little red tab on the pocket.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember this being a thing.
It was when Corey was growing up. Yeah. Sorry, Corey.
You're like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah. Danny,
Yeah,
is
but you know what? I
Yeah.
wore shorts and sandals and stuff like that before I came up here.
Danny's a young millennial, and you're old man Gen X over there.
Which is funny because technically 79 is like the last year of Gen X, but I
Look
still
at you,
hold firm.
old man Gen X.
Yeah,
It's okay, Corey.
I get it. I'm old.
Maybe we'll let you into the Zillennial Club if you want.
No, I'm good.
Don't do it. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Technically, he's fallen into that Zillennial era.
Me?
I don't know why you want to be a Gen X. That's like the worst generation.
Love it.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Oh. Yeah, Danny, final thoughts?
I like this movie. It had it had a good shit. Now let me try to fix this. I did like this movie. It had kind of nice morals to it. It had a nice story. I liked the story. It was nice. It had that. Well, dad was telling the story to his daughter, trying to teach her that hey, technology isn't all what it needs to be, and to be love your family, go outside and play. That's be one of them too. And it had its comedics, and honestly, I did like this movie. Really funny and everything. And we all agreed Neil Patrick Harris was great for it. He was a great
Yep.
every time. He plays a dad figure. He's really good on that. And
What? And Steve Zahn?
Zahn.
Steve Zahn, yeah, Zahn.
Was
That-
excellent.
Yep, he was good as dad. He made that where he was kind of goofy. He always does make those ones where he's kind of goofy. Makes it good. Everyone here rates it for their favorite movies. I'm gonna rate it 3 Christmas trees
3 Chris out of 5?
out of 5. 3 Christmas trees out of 5.
It's only a 60%.
We can't rate it 4. Did you want to rate it 4?
Actually, that's 66.6666666.
Is it though?
666. I'm pretty sure.
Is it though?
If I'm doing the math in my head really quickly.
Your math sucks.
Does it really?
If it's out of 5, you times it by 20 to get 100. So you take the 3 and times it by 20, you get 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 Christmases out of 5. Your turn.
I thought it was
Cole.
Christmas trees.
Oh, Christmas trees. My bad.
Yeah,
now,
3
see,
Christmas-
now we're getting. Now
That's
we're
an
getting mixed
intense
up.
rating.
We're getting past. It's late for some of us now. We're losing it.
It is getting late. Again, this was a lot of fun. I'm actually pretty happy because I finished watching it today too, and I watched Red One last night. So I'm getting in the Christmas spirit, which takes a lot for me because I I'm not festive. I just am very nonchalant festive. And so
Didn't grow up with it.
yeah, well, I did. No, my mother's like hardcore into Christmas. I don't know, maybe that's why it was just too much Christmas growing up. So, but what's it called? This movie got me in the mood. Red One got me in the mood. So it's been a good week. I still don't play Christmas music here, so and deal with it because I'm never going to.
What about like that?
You know, you could do like the mix one where it's Christmas and regular songs behind it.
Or you do like heavy metal Christmas
Well,
songs.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Carol of the Bells, is
Yeah.
my ringtone right now. So, because I love it. But either way, solid Christmas movie, solid family movie, solid drama elements, solid comedy elements. I think it was a very well done movie. Again, like I said, I think the flaws were all explained in terms of like the untrustworthy narrator. Yeah, but honestly, for me, as far as Christmas movies, because I generally only like the classics, so the fact that one came out like this, that gave me the feels, because of course it went back into time, I'd say it's a solid 4 out of 5 for me. So
Yeah. I want to say no. That's pretty equal to my rating. It's pretty equal. Normally, this is the part of the night where we ask, "What's going on in everybody's life?" Danny, what's going on in your life? You're allowed to say nothing.
I am doing nothing. That's what's going on.
You
We're
guys-
actually, we're getting ramped up, ready for Christmas at the store. Starting to get busy. A lot of customers, like Corey. It's hard for me to get
lot of
going for
customers?
Christmas because people ruin it. So it takes me a while to get into Christmas. For now,
What day is the store shut down?
the 25th.
That's it,
We
eh?
are only closed 1 year, and that's a day.
Welcome to corporate Canada.
That's right. Welcome. Someday I'll
I
like
mean, I'm
Christmas.
probably going to be open the 24th and 26th too. So
Really?
Yeah.
You're not going to close the 24th?
I haven't decided yet. If I do open the 24th, it's only for like 4 hours, but I haven't decided yet because there's a lot of last second shoppers. So
Damn right there are.
Corey, what's going on in your world?
again, I'm happy to report it is 4 weeks tomorrow that I've been open.
High five.
Nice.
And I think, things are going well, and I really enjoy it. I think that I'm, just keeping busy and wanting people to come in, check us out. There's a couple tire kickers that kind of piss me off because they literally like, oh, okay, and then they
You
leave.
gotta, you guess, you gotta not get mad about them, Corey.
Yeah,
Because you know what? The more people come check you out, the more likely they'll come repeat. You know, not everybody's. You can't expect someone to buy something every time they come
no,
through. Right?
no, not at all. No, I'm pretty much on par for what I was wanting for daily sales, so that's good. I hope it gets busier for the Christmas season. And I've advertised the crap out of the fact that I do gift certificates, and nobody's bought one, so I was like, all right. Trade-ins, bring in your old stuff, get some store credit. That's pretty awesome because everybody's got some sort of physical media collecting dust at home. I guarantee it. So yeah, bring it in, save some money. I'm not. Oh yeah, the point I was getting was a 4-week thing. 4 weeks in, and I'm still not going to work every day.
That's
So-
what. Let's hope you're 4 years in and you're still not going to work every
Yeah.
day. And let's hope you're 14 years in and still the same way.
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for.
Totally.
So I did a rare thing. I booked off some time before Christmas off. I normally feel guilty about it. I normally don't book any time off around Christmas. And I looked at the schedule on the board. I'm just like, I'm going to take off Christmas Eve and the day before Christmas Eve. And that's going to give me like a nice 5-day, no, it's going to give me almost 7 days off there around Christmas, which is
That's nice.
be a nice change of pace for me.
Nice.
And I'm not fucking on call for New Year's again, so that was a disaster last year.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Do you have plans for New Year's?
Oh, no, not yet. I haven't thought of anything yet.
New Year's Drunken Eve?
I think so.
Oh, well, let's hope we have better sound quality this year.
All I want for Christmas is a podcast that works properly.
Laura, not here tonight. I need to talk about what's going on with her. The Scouts have their family Christmas coming up here. It's going to be this Saturday. And Laura and the delightful Heather Howe is hosting it. And she's
Say
furious.
that 5 times fast.
The delightful Heather Howe. Delightful Heather Howe.
Is hosting
Delightful Heather Howe is hosting it. Delightful Heather Howe is hosting it.
All right.
They're working feverishly to get everything ready, and it should be a wonderful time. We're also in popcorn selling season, so everyone out there,
Come
look
to my
out.
store and buy it.
Well, you can
I will buy a Corey.
You can buy it for 50 cents cheaper from the Scouts. Sorry, Corey, that we're undercutting you. But yeah, 50 cents cheaper. Raise some money for the Scouts. As much as I want you to go support Corey's store, I need you to support the Scouts first.
I'm gonna support you, Corey.
And our other member of the podcast, he was talking about coming back again, he was saying. Mr. Mike Hicks, he's going around being Santa Claus right now. Looked like he got picked up in the fire truck the other day,
Yeah, I saw that.
which was pretty cool to see. One of these days, you and Mike are going to have to meet each other, Danny, and it's going to be weird. It'd be like that awkward moment, be like, the girlfriend meeting the her ex's new lover, something like that. That's going to be like a, so, this is who you've replaced me with, eh?
Yes.
This is the new fat guy, huh? And that's how we pick people for the podcast. Me and Corey are your obligatory white people. Then we needed to round out the female demographic, so we got Laura to come, and we're just well, we need an ethnic minority. Well, how about a fat guy? Okay, we'll get
2
a
for
fat
1.
We'll get a fat guy as our ethnic minority, and then we replace the fat guy with another fat guy.
Oh, nice.
Who's actually an ethnic minority. We're doing really good. We're hitting all the demographics. Hitting them all. Oh, okay. Well, Danny, say goodnight.
Good night. Oh, before we say good night, or did we think of what our movie next week is going to be, boys?
We'll discuss
We'll
that off
discuss
air.
that?
That,
All right.
that could be a long-winded discussion.
All right.
I think I've got some ideas what it's gonna be, but yeah, we'll discuss that off air.
Whose pick is it next week?
Whose pick was Harry Potter? Laura's?
I think so.
That's technically, then it makes it your pick next week, Corey.
Okay, I'll have to think.
Unless we want to give Danny the pick. But we had talked about some ideas of what we're going to do for this month. So I'm going to be advocating for the ideas that we had talked about.
Okay.
All right.
Corey, say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Check us out on social media. You know where we are.
Do they know where we are?
Don't they know where we are? Come on. Facebook. Kind of Instagram, but not really.
Are we on Instagram again?
Kind of Instagram, but not really.
And we're back on Facebook?
Back on Facebook.
See,
and
this
of
is
course
how come it's
Spotify, so
confusing on where to know where we're at.
everybody knows.
Does everybody?
Everybody knows.
So you say that when
everybody
people come
knows.
into your shop and say, hey,
I have cards for real life opinions that I hand
oh,
people.
okay. all right.
Nice,
Well, then
nice.
Okay.
So, all right. Till next time, keep fit and have fun.